What up, YouTube? So today we're going to be working on the MR2 K24 Spider, and we finally got our insane shaft axles so we can install them and get this car on the ground, at least with all the tires back on the ground. And hopefully maybe today we can get the car driving. But other than the axles, we have to do finish up mounting up the battery tray. I have to do the bottom radiator hose. I just got to go get the clamp. I also need to get the belt, which I was telling you guys. I still have to wait for Map to send me over the size or the actual part number for the belt. I gave him the size that I have. And then we also need to put the intake on here. And I'm gonna also show you guys the AC wiring and the multiplexer install as well, so we can get the gauges to work for the temperature. And I believe that's gonna be all as far as I need to do this radiator hose as well, or coolant line. This coolant line goes to the top of the reservoir. Also wanted to show you guys how much I had to extend this arm real fast. So that was about how far I had to extend to get this shifter to shift forward a lot better. Let me go ahead and show you guys real fast. So before, like in the shifter, it wasn't going on gear all the way, but now you can hear it going all gears pretty smooth. And then here's reverse. So as far as the innovative mount kit, it's not too bad. I mean, to be able to use this stock shifter with K-series transmission is actually pretty good. So as far as that, that's not too bad. Other than that, I believe once everything's on the ground, we have everything mounted and I bleed the clutch, we might be able to take this car for a test drive. So I'm gonna start getting to the axles, finishing up the coolant, and any other little thing. Hopefully I can get an email back for the belt so I can tell you guys what size that is. And other than that, hopefully, like I said, go for a test drive. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and start knocking these axles out real fast, getting the suspension ready, and then we'll come back and see what we have to do next. All right, so now that we're back, I wanted to show you guys the axles. They install really easy. Shout out to Insane, did a really good job on these. So all I did was tighten these down. These were 19s and the rest are 17s right here to tighten up the suspension bolts. That one right there. So now that we got that, let me get on here and let me show you the bottom radiator hose. So see if you can get up there. I don't know if you can see it. Wait, here we go. So the stock one does work to the stock thermostat on the JDM K24. As you can see, that's my fuel line. And then slave, I'm about to get ready to bleed right now. So there's plenty of space. Some people say there's not enough room, but there's plenty of space to bleed it and everything. So I'm gonna get ready to do that now. And also when you're doing the AC lines, this bracket's gonna have to come off and kind of be rearranged because stock it doesn't fit too good. Maybe on the K20s it's a lot better, but since the K24 is a little longer, it hangs down. So right now I just got an email back also from Matt to get the belt. So he sent that over. Hopefully that belt will work on here, and that'll be it for the serpentine belt, so I can get you guys that information. Next, I'm gonna be showing you the wiring, so I have to go look at that again and check that all out for the multiplexer. So I'm gonna go check that out and read the wiring and see what I have to do. I did keep the old harness from the old engine since I sold it already. And so I'm gonna get ready to use that, take the harness off of that, I guess, run it through the firewall, and I'll show you the wires I guess you need to explain on how to wire up the multiplexer for the AC and for the not the thermostat, the temperature. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back. All right, guys, so right now we're gonna get ready to start on the wiring, but I wanted to catch you guys up on the belt. So this belt with the stock K24 pulley, an EP3 idler pulley, EP3 RSX alternator, and the stock AC pump came out to around 65 inches. So that's basically the belt you ask for at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or whatever, just a 65-inch belt. So that's what I use. It has good tension. It's on there pretty good actually, so just letting you guys know on that. So starting the wiring, before we do that, I did want to show you guys, I got the mount bolt in there. I just have to take this side mount, and I was able to get the angle to get that in there, so happy for that. And while I'm down here, there's a wire. You're seeing this is going to be the wire for the AC. So there's 3 wires down here. You only want to tap into the black one. So the black one's going to be the one that triggers the AC pump and everything. Got the lines all in as well. You will have to take off the bracket bolt right here for the lines to fit on a K24. I'm not sure if it's the same as the K20, but let me get you guys to the wiring real fast so we can get that started. So let me start with that orange line that I showed you for the AC. It's this one right here. When you get the wiring, it's the longest wire. There's 2 of them. There's this one and this one. This is probably for something extra, I'm not sure. They didn't really particularly say what that one's for, but I'll show you the rest. So this is the multiplexer, and it basically allows the Toyota to communicate with the Honda ECU. So this is the little harness that they give you. So we'll start with the 2 easiest ones. This is just a switch power. It has to be switched. It doesn't want to be continued like to a straight battery, because I believe it'll fry something. Black is obviously your ground. And then we have this purple wire. So this purple wire is our multiplexer, I guess, wire that communicates with the Toyota, which went to the B plug, which is plug 10, pin number 10. So it's going to be a blue wire. The next wire we have is this brown wire, which they want you to pin it into the C101 plug right here, which is this 3rd wire right here. But if you don't have any pins, you can just tap into the yellow red stripe with a T-tap. You'll still get the oil pressure, still gets the signal. The next wire will be this blue wire, and this blue wire and this orange wire actually go right next to each other. So the blue wire, I believe, is going to go to B8, which is going to be red white, and that's going to be plug on the ECU, the white plug. So as you can see, this is the red white one, and then right next to it is the black and blue wire, which is going to be B8, or I'm sorry, the opposite. So B9 is actually going to be black blue, and B8 is going to be red white. So the orange wire is going to go to blue black, and the blue wire from here is going to go to the B8. So B8 is going to be just tapped in. They're both going to be tapped in. So the blue wire is going to go to B8, and then the orange wire is going to go to B9. So we're going to go ahead and wire those all in, and that should be it as far as your multiplexer wiring configuration. So after that, we can put everything back together. Make sure you mount this in a secure location, and that's basically going to be it as far as the wiring. We still have to wait for the new master cylinder, because I've been pumping on this thing for about a week now, and I can get fluid to come out, but it doesn't have any pressure. So I changed the new slave cylinder already, so we're just waiting for that. After that, we can drop this thing on its wheels and get the car running. So that should be it for this video. If you guys need to contact me, it's KSeriousWorks on Instagram or honda.mike1988 at gmail.com. Stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys later.